So this is a 1987 Polaris Indy 400, which has a 398cc engine in it. Not sure about the track length, but I was using it and I couldn't really steer, so figured it's time to do the wear bars, and I ordered a set of them, and today I'm finally looking at it. Decided, let's see what's left of them. As you can see, there's nothing. Now the bolt's still in right there. Show you guys that. Still got a bolt in right here. But, you know, feeling underneath, there's really nothing in front of that, so when you go to steer, there's absolutely nothing happening. As you can see, it's up on a 4x8, and since they can't really steer without good wear bars on them, you know, I almost hit a couple trees and whatnot, so I decided these had to be done. I'm gonna grab the tools and see if we can get what's left of this off, and I'll show you what's left of it. There's really not much. Both sides are gone. And this one over here, the 87 440, it's on there, but it's all bent out of shape in the front, so that one's a little just concerning. But that thing kind of rips. This one seems like it's a little bit faster than the trail. Just a flat out 440 versus Indy 400 versus the Indy 440 trail. I don't know what the difference is. They look exactly the same. It looks like they have the same track length, except that one's a little bit fancier. It's got foot heaters actually, so the tunnel stays nice and warm the entire time. Alright, so they're a 1/2-inch socket on there actually. Not a metric like you think. A lot of this machine is metric. See if this strips out or if it actually comes off. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, she let go of the wear bar. I just have a stud with a nut on it. Front. But the back. Just going around with this one. Oh, look at that. That's a shame. A little bit further. Alright. This one might be coming off. Can't get down that one with the vice grip. Yeah, that one's free. Some kind of, oh, there's a third. Oh, I forgot about that. There she goes. So that front nut is still in there, but this is what we got left. Nut and stud still in. There's not really much to steer with, eh? And just a thin piece of metal at this point. I mean, the studs are still on there. The other ones don't have this fancy lip on the back. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. This would only be if I would have to drag it backwards. Snow would get in there and now let's compare. So here's the new one compared to this old one. Just check stud placement quick, you know. That's right. There's 1, there's 2, and 3 would be right where it's supposed to be. Not much left of that. Let's try it this way. See what happens. Nothing good. Maybe I can mash it down and just pull it through. I want to get some pressure on there. Just see under this a little bit. Oh, come on. Smells like natural gas. A big propane tank over there. LP. It's coming from that way. I think I'm fine. Shouldn't blow up. Alrighty, moment of truth. This guy's selling me nice wear bars for 20 bucks or not. I think he did. Oh yeah. That's gonna be nice. Nice and tight. Got a lot of spring pressure that holds the front in place. What I really recommend doing is starting in the back. Get the nuts on first and then start in the back. Tighten the back one down. A little bit, I mean if you push it up, you should be able to get a lot of the thread showing anyways. So just get that held up in place. Grab your ratchet, shouldn't be in the snow. And then you just crank it down a bit. Just like that. In order to get the wear bar in properly, you have to slide it in from the back, bring it up. These will line up in time, so don't worry about that. You got to get pushed through this hole first. It's your main seat, right there. So that holds the front in line. I mean, this is where you get most of the fresh snow, so if this isn't making contact up here, you're not going to go where you're steering really. You're just going to go where the ski takes you in. So you can see things a little bit bent out of shape, so wear bars are very important. Finished getting these tightened down, and I'll check back in with you. I might do the other side too without you guys watching, since you watch that. Alrighty, so both wear bars are in the new ones. That is another view at one of the old ones. Same thing on this side. The stud was stuck in just from this little weld right here. Little flange basically that broke off of the wear bars, so you know, vice grip, get it off. Same thing again. Start in the back. Come to this. Well, I did the back and then I did the front one and then I did the last one right there. Just check them all again once they're tight. You can see this thing has been sitting for a while. This sled was actually on fire once upon a time. It's been sitting for a few years. The recoil spring just broke, so I ordered a new one of those. It'll be a continuation of this video once that arrives. I ordered some little mini air filters because the box got destroyed in the fire, but here's a little bit of the fire damage. That's all. Nice and crinkly, burnt. Belly's full of snow and kind of dirty. This carburetor's been a pain. It's a bunch of JB weld down there. Inlet snapped off. That side's just a little bit loose, but all that stuff you see in the carburetor is actually a fire extinguisher powder. Yeah, I mean, resistor block's gone, switches are missing. The foot heaters still work though. You know, that's nice. This bracket over here is a little past its prime. Just hanging on. So to close it, you gotta. Oh, yeah. Fuel pump was full of jelly too. Those are pretty easily serviceable, I found out. Take them apart, gaskets and diaphragms don't seem like they want to rip. Not sure if it's this one or on the purple one. Yeah, it's the purple one. The drive clutch is a little bit loose. This back clutch, you got the front primary and I think it's a secondary, I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Never checked the water pump either. A lot of things I should do, but too bad this unit missed the season. I mean, got a 92 Ski-Doo Safari LE, and the 440 runs pretty nice too. This thing normally starts right up.